Hey, what's up? It's Comic 95 the Savior, and yeah, hi you guys. It's been a very long time since I've posted anything publicly here on YouTube. I first want to thank everybody that's been supporting me on Patreon during this past year. It has been nearly 1 year since I've posted anything onto YouTube or on Instagram or anything else like that. So yeah, thank you guys so much for all of the love and support and for all of the wonderful emails and messages and comments that I received. Some of you guys made me laugh. Some of you made me feel happy, like, oh, people actually care about me and remember me even months and, nearly a year later. So yeah, it's crazy that even though my channel is so small, there's so many people that feel like they know me in real life and actually keep tabs, I haven't seen a video from her in a long time. So anyway, thank you guys. Yeah, so I have so much to catch you guys up on. There's a lot to talk about, a whole lot. And I will also tell you, just being honest, some things I don't want to talk about and I will not address. So I'm just letting you know right now. I did answer and address many things on Patreon. So if you have the money and you can do so and you want to be nosy, please support me there. I will warn you in this video, I will be increasing the price of Patreon, possibly double, and there's good reasoning behind it. I didn't want to put that inside this announcement video. I will make a second video talking about this, and it will be talked about during tomorrow's live stream, which, yes, a double announcement. I will be doing a live stream. Sorry. I thought that I heard my husband come through the door, but I will be doing a live stream tomorrow at 8 a.m. Japan time. I am in Japan right now, of course, but yeah, I was about to say, I'm going to upload this video today, same day. I'm going to try my best, so it won't get uploaded at 8. What time is it right now? It is 5:36 a.m. I will try to upload it by 10. It might be before that, it might be after, I don't know. If I can, I'll try to post it at exactly 8, but who knows. Yeah, YouTube's changed so much, even the back end of it, uploading videos, there's so many new options now for uploading content that I did not see, just a year ago. So yeah, I'm back to the Patreon thing. Don't blame me, blame Apple. Apple is now going to make it where they do not allow a monthly subscription. And I know that you guys might like this, but this sucks for me as a creator. I can no longer bill people by the beginning of the month. It's going to be based on what day you signed up, which I get it. It makes it easy for you as a patron, but it sucks for me to get random small amounts of money throughout the month, especially since Patreon also takes a cut. And now Apple's not only going to make it where you can't do it, where the payment is at the beginning of the month, but they're also going to take a 35, is it 30% or 35% cut, which basically means what? Is it 35? No, I can't remember. I think it's 5%. I think 5% is Patreon and 30% is Apple. Whichever one it is greedy. No other platform is doing that but Apple. Love Apple, but this is completely unfair, and I feel like it's going to end up destroying Patreon. Hopefully I'm wrong, because I've done so much marketing for my Patreon account. I hate to have to move everything over to another platform, but I know that I would save money if I did that, because at this point it'd be better for me to just pay for my own website or a membership website where I just pay a yearly fee that's flat, and then I keep all the profit for myself. So basically, because I'm going to be losing almost 50% of the money that I get from my pledges, I have to raise the price. And also keep in mind, it does take extra time and work for me to make videos specifically for Patreon. And not just that, what else was I about to say? Beyond that aspect of it, I do lose money when I have subscribers that are not American. So when you're paying me in euro or, even in Canadian dollars, etc. I think actually with Canadian dollars, I actually paid a little bit more. But yeah, I end up getting paid less. So for example, for the $5 pledge that I have, on average, I get $4.30 from each person. But if you're from Europe, it ends up being more like $4 or $4.15, or I think it might even be 3 something sometimes. So it's completely random and it's very annoying for me. And on top of that, I also have to address the elephant in the room: inflation. The price of everything has gone up, not just here in Japan, but in the US, and you guys' wages have also gone up. So I was charging $5 back when the minimum wage was $8.25 or $9.25 or whatever in the US. Well, now it's $15 in a lot of places. So I don't feel like it's unreasonable for me to ask for more. So I understand that everybody's going to be able to stick around, and that's cool. But I want to make it worth it for me to be doing the extra work on Patreon, and right now it's just not going to be, because by the time that Apple takes their cut, I'm going to be getting more like $4 or $3.75, $3.50 per person. And on top of that, I mean, again, extra work for me, inflation, both what I'm having to pay for life and living here in Japan and in the US. And then on top of that, again, thinking about the fact that, well, for most of my subscribers, about most. I'd say maybe about 50-60% of you guys are American. So sorry for those of you guys that are not. I understand that not everybody's going to be able to stay during this change, and I welcome you to join YouTube membership. It's not the same content, but there is still extra content there, and also the ultimate goal is to support me as a creator, not necessarily to get free additional content as I've always advertised this to you guys. Fully understand if you have to unsubscribe and leave from Patreon. I get it. No hard feelings. No need to apologize. I just hope that you understand that this is my business. This is how I make my money. I'm a small creator. I don't get very much from YouTube. So if I'm not making anything on Patreon, then I'm basically working for free. So anyway, off of that, yeah, we're going to do a live stream tomorrow. So leave your comments down below. Send me an email. No Instagram DMs, no Twitter DMs. Email or leave a comment here. Any topics you'd like for me to talk about that are appropriate for me to talk about, any like questions, anything you want my thoughts on, etc. I've honestly been recording videos this whole past year, so I've likely already talked about many of the things that you guys may come up with, but then again, I might not get any comments from you guys suggesting videos, like how not videos, but topics, like how it seems to normally be the case. So if not, then I have my own list of things that I want to talk about during the live stream. Yeah, I will warn you right now, I don't know if it's going to be an all-day ghetto long-ass live stream like how I've often done in the past, mainly because I'm at a hotel, but I will make it long. It'll at least be a couple of hours, so we will see. I will also say don't hold your breath. There is a possibility that I don't do the live stream. I'm going to try my best to do it, but I don't have like a ton of privacy. Obviously, we're staying in a hotel, but yeah, like I really have been like looking forward to doing this. I've wanted to come back for a long time now, but like stuff kept coming up, and my life has honestly been like really crazy recently. And I'm sorry, you guys, but like I felt like my hair like looked really good like when I looked in the mirror, but like oh my god, like I don't know how to explain it. But whatever. Anyway, I'm probably going to wear my hair in a ponytail tomorrow, like how I did with my videos that I recorded previously. But I can't believe this is my real hair. Like I'm not wearing extensions right now. But yeah, like I can't wait to like show you guys my videos and whatnot. And I want to like give this other like disclosure warning right now. I'm going to be talking about a lot of controversial topics. I'm talking about religion, I'm talking about LGBT, I'm talking about abortion, I'm talking about Japanese people, Japanese laws, Asians, affirmative action, DEI. Like we're going to be going over all of this stuff, so I will warn you right now. Yeah, if you're sensitive, you don't like, you know, I don't know, other points of view, you might not want to be here for those videos. And I should also let you know that don't take anything personally, because I think people need to understand that oftentimes topics I've talked about on my channel is just generally me speaking on something. It's nothing personal to do with you, and I have a video that's going to be made on that. I think I already made a video on that too. And I kind of like, I feel like I've gotten too close to some of you guys where it's like, I want to share my opinion on something, but I know your situation, and if I talk about it, you're going to think I'm talking about you. Like, for example, I can't make a video telling girls, like, hey, you're stupid for getting a tattoo in your face, like, you're not, you know, little Zan or whatever. And so, but then it's like, oh, I forgot this girl subbed to me that has a tattoo in her face, and she's on Patreon, and now if I say that, she's going to think, this bitch made this video about me, when I really didn't make it about you. You just happen to fit the category. So, look, I'm just warning you. Don't take it personally. Also, oftentimes I make these videos way in advance, so you might think something's about you, but actually I recorded this video months or even years ago. You're just now seeing it. So yeah, and then also like I have a lot of old content that I recorded like a year ago, months ago, where you're like, why is this bitch talking about this right now? Well, that's the reason why. These videos ain't finna go to waste, and I feel like my opinions, stances, topics are still worthy of being uploaded publicly. You don't have to watch it, of course, like nobody's forcing you to. And I will warn you, for some of you, you may like the content that you're going to see more recently, because I kind of backpedaled on what I said. My goal was to start offering shorter content for YouTube publicly and longer content for memberships and Patreon, but recently, like, I've had a hard time making videos less than an hour long, so there's going to be a lot of lengthy content for you. So if you're somebody that, like, I know many of you guys listen to me during your lunch break or on your commute to and from work, you're gonna love this content. But if you're somebody that hates my long form content, you're gonna hate me. And I will also say, like, because people act stupid all the time on my channel, nobody's forcing a gun to your head. Like, you don't have to watch my whole video. And also, you don't have to watch it all in one sitting. You could literally watch 5 minutes today, 10 minutes tomorrow, 30 minutes the next day. Like, nobody's forcing you to do it all at once. You guys are not. I've had people that are older than me bitch about the length of my videos. And it's like, are you retarded? Excuse me, not appropriate to say, but just keeping it real. Like, I didn't think I needed to explain that. So anyway, like for me, like my fat ass, I watch YouTube videos or like even Netflix while I'm eating. And I don't say to myself, this episode is too long, it's 2 hours. No, I tell myself, oh, this is perfect. I can use this, for my 30-minute break right now. Then, tomorrow when I'm having breakfast, I'll watch 15 minutes next day. I don't get mad at the show and think that it's horrible because it's too long for me to watch all in one sitting. In fact, it's great that I can't finish it all in one sitting, because now I don't have to look for another show tomorrow. I can just continue where I left off at the next day or the next meal. So whatever, not gonna go into that. Yeah, I am so excited. I'm kind of nervous to do a live stream. It's been a long time, and yeah, I wanna be ghetto with you all again. I miss laughing and reading you guys' funny comments. And I will also warn you right now, I got a lot of clapbacks. I have made a ton of videos responding back to ignorant comments that I saw during my hiatus. So yeah, just know that I screenshot you and we finna talk, bitch. Because I've had so many people make up shit that I, things I didn't say. People accuse me of doing things I didn't do. I've had people, I don't know, make backhanded colorist comments. Somebody told me that I'm a waste of a light-skinned person. And then I had 2 people that got mad about me trying to advise you guys on getting a useful degree. And it's you're mad at me for telling you that the schools here in Japan are trying to con your ass into getting a useless degree. So instead of getting mad at the school, you're mad at me for telling you the truth. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. So anyway, I have tons of videos that we're going to talk about these topics, and of course more things to come as well. So yeah, my life has been so crazy, you guys. And again, I do just ask you to, forgive me for my long break. I wasn't expecting to be gone for this long, but I also ask that you do respect my privacy to a certain degree. I know that I am a public figure, so you guys want some closure, want to hear some things. I get it, but also I do have the right to choose what I do and do not want to share. And I will share some things because I know I hate being left on a cliffhanger too. So I'm not going to keep y'all totally in the dark, but I will say that some things I just don't want to touch, or at least not now, and maybe later I will choose to share those things with you. So I really want to keep the focus on my channel basically on my life here in Japan, and sometimes even in America, and also just giving you guys advice, telling you what you should and should not do, and talking about my experiences, my thoughts on news, media, life related stuff here. So yeah, I want to stay on topic with this. Anything else that I could think of that I want to talk to you guys about right now? Yeah, I guess maybe that might be kind of it, I guess. So yeah, set your reminder for 8 a.m. Japan time, so JST, and I should be going live tomorrow. We are following CPT, colored people time. I'm not Tyla, but we do use colored here sometimes. And so yeah, what was I gonna say? I will try to be on time at 8, but there's no guarantee, so don't be mad. In fact, I might even shock y'all. Might come on early, so we will see. I'm going to be really busy today, running all over the place. So there's a lot to get done, and so I don't know if I'll be up and have the energy and be here on time, but I'll try my best. Is there anything else I need to tell you guys? Maybe I'm done with this video, but I can't figure out how I want to wear my hair. I like it in a way, but then it's it looks too messy. I want to wear it in a ponytail, pull it back. I can't make up my mind on how I want to have it. Y'all have no idea how happy I am to not be bald, because I thought that I was going to be bald for the rest of my life. You have no idea how devastating that was when I bleached and relaxed my hair. And now I see the reason my hair wasn't growing back. I was putting too much heat on my hair, and I kept relaxing it as soon as it would get a little bit longer. But now that I've gone natural, no relaxer, no hair dye, whatever, this is the length of my hair with it being curled. And back in the day, my hair wasn't even this long straight. So yeah, I guess I'm done, you guys. So thank you for all the love, thank you for all the support, thank you for sticking around. Welcome to all of my new subscribers that subscribed even although I wasn't uploading new content at the time. And thank you for those of you guys that stayed here through it all. Thank you for the people that supported me on Patreon. I know some of y'all nosy ass bitches came up and signed up there, try to see what went wrong or why I'm not there, because y'all messy as fuck. I read some of your comments and emails, I know. And the thing that hurt me the most is why is it always black women? Why do you all have this obsession with seeing other black women either in the same bad situation or worse situations you are? That kind of is sad. But then it was also I didn't care, because I'm well, you're wrong. But I did peep that, not to mention the people that tried to follow me on Instagram conveniently during my hiatus, and I saw some familiar faces there. So it's oh, so you were keeping tabs on my Instagram page, but you weren't following me before I made everything private. So you were lurking though, but then when I made it private, then suddenly now you're requesting to follow me. I caught all those little things. So again, I noticed it's black biracial women, whatever. So black and biracial, let me make that very clear. So excuse me, I needed to cough. But yeah, I don't make my content for the haters. I know that there's people that are hate watching, lurking. I know I have family members, cousins, sisters that are doing that type of shit. This content isn't for you. I don't care. I'm not going to let the fact that some people hate me stop me from living my life, as though there's plenty of people that love me. And I also found it interesting that I won't say any names, but I actually had another J vlogger that, you know, reached out to me from their troll account. And so I was thinking, like, oh my god, like, if you've been watching J vloggers for a long time, you're going to know what I'm referring to. I'm not going to say no names, but this is not the person. It's a different person. Let me make that very clear. It's a different person, but it was the same situation. There was a big scandal with sock puppet accounts in the past. Well, somebody else, not that person, a different person, pulled that off on me. And I'm not gonna lie, I immediately thought that it was the person, but I'm not 100% sure whether it was them or not, or somebody else pretending to be them. Whatever the case was, it was hurtful. And it's like, if you like this other J vlogger, why would you try to get them into drama by pretending to be them and saying something hateful to me? Because now, if I reacted the way that I wanted to, I would have said something bad about this person, and to my understanding, they probably never said anything about me. So anyway, that's all. But I cannot wait to go out to eat today, you guys, for breakfast and lunch. So yeah, it's a lot going on inside my life. A lot of sad things, a lot of bad things. I've had a lot of bad stuff going on, and it's been hard. And I will just be like completely honest with you, like right up front, I almost got a divorce. I almost got a divorce more than once. I think maybe got 3-4 times. And there's nothing to say that that won't happen in the future, but I'm just being honest. Full disclosure, like, I had some relationship drama during my hiatus. And the crazy thing is, it's not even like what fueled the hiatus. The last video, Patreon can back me up. The last video that I made on Patreon before my break was that people probably think something's wrong with my marriage because I haven't been posting content, but I just don't have shit to talk about because my life is good, and I'm busy being fucked down and eating food and whatnot. Like, I don't care for this. And also, like, I'll be honest with you guys, like, even now, I don't feel myself because I've gained so much weight. I've actually lost almost 50 pounds since last year. I got so big. And so, yeah, like, I literally lost, what was it? I lost like 16 kilograms over the past year, which is crazy. So I've been working, literally. No Ozempic here. So I didn't use Ozempic. I know they'll never believe it ain't so. But okay, anyway, that was very cringy, but I always wanted to sing that. That's my own original song. So I know the Ozempic song. That made me laugh when I saw that the first time. But I am so hot, you guys. I need to turn the air on inside here, so we need to wrap up this video. I'm almost 20 minutes in, but yeah, just want to let you guys know that life has been hard for me. I made a lot of mistakes, like a lot. I did a lot of dumb stuff. And so, and my husband too, so just keeping it real. So we've had so many like stupid little fights, and like things just got way blown out of proportion over dumb shit. So yeah, I have plenty of videos where I'll be talking about that and disclosing more about that, but I'm just grateful to still be married. I'm grateful to have somebody that's willing to forgive me, and also had to forgive my husband too. Like, we will literally turn like the dumbest thing. We have a lot in common. We're both a little bit hot-headed. we would turn the dumbest thing into an argument. I literally like got on his ass because we were going somewhere, and he chose a more difficult route to get to the hotel, and I told him this other route. And I was right, of course. And so I had to rub it in his face, and I had to learn later on that is like the worst thing you could do to a man as a wife. Do not do that to your husband. Berate, belittle, and emasculate them by doing the I told you so, see, I was right, we should have done it my way, dance. And so anyway, we'll talk about those things later. Just letting you know right now, I don't want to make that the basis of my live stream tomorrow. We can get into that shit much later. Just warning you right now, save your nosiness for another day, another time. Mind your own fucking business. Don't worry about my man, my pussy, my uterus. Mind your own. Do you have a man? Do you have a ring? Is your man high value? Okay, that's what I thought. Shh. So anyway, yeah, I'm looking at my computer right now because like I'm waiting for some other videos that I already started editing and downloading, so it's halfway. So yeah, I might be able to upload this by 9 or 10 o'clock today. And I guess that is all, you guys. So thank you so much for all of the love and support, and I'll be recording much more, many more videos here, because we're going to be here for, I think, a total of 13 or 12 days. So this is the longest I would have ever stayed at the hotel. But yeah, we will be moving rooms though, and I have videos like about that stuff too. So I'm done, you guys. Thank you so much for all the love and support. And again, I'm so sorry for scaring you guys and being gone for so long. I'm still alive. I'm still here. I'm still married. So yeah, just understand that, sometimes I need a break just to... Did it go through? Yay, share successful. Sometimes I, just need a little bit of a break, a little bit of a breather. I am stressed out. I just need time to myself and also to work on my real life. I'm not going to sacrifice my marriage and, my life to my family in order to make content for you guys. I love you guys and I appreciate you. And you were here before all of this, before I became a mom, before I became a wife. Like, I understand it all, but at the same time, please understand that real life happens when I turn this camera off. I have friends in real life. I have family in real life. I have a husband. I have a life outside of YouTube. So this is a big part of my life too, but just understand that sometimes I do have to prioritize other things. So thank you for sticking around. I never understood people that unsub when you go on hiatus. It's like, y'all not paying money to be subscribed to me. But whatever, like that little petty thing. So yeah. And then I guess I am done. So there's some other secrets that I want to share with you guys, but I will save those things for later. But okay, we'll share one thing. One moment. So yeah, mind your business. Don't ask during the live stream because I'm not going to answer any questions. But yeah, some of y'all figure out what that is. So anyway, now you can see my mom smiles, really happy, and there's a lot going on. So I am going to be keeping my life a little more private. I will share some things. I will not share some other things. And also, fingers crossed for me because, yeah, Patreon knows. So I didn't want to share that, and I'm probably going to regret it later, but it's fine. It's a part of my journey, and that's another thing too. I never really feel ashamed about my life in that sort of way, because even the bad things that I've been through, I know that not everybody's going to get it, but I make my content for those that will and that do and that appreciate the transparency and appreciate having somebody that's honest and raw and real with them, because I wish that I had people like myself to watch, and I like letting people know that they're not alone, they're not the only one going through what they're going through. And also, what was I about to say? I feel like it shows transparency, so you can see that my life is not perfect. I'm not a perfect wife. I don't have a perfect husband. I've had really bad things happen in my life. I've had unfortunate losses. I've had gains, and I actually made a video about this that you guys see later on. But something that really hurt me, even during my break, was thinking back to how and why a lot of this stuff happened to me, and about how people that I worked with, people that I previously dated, people that I was friends with before, how they will never understand how and or why I did certain things, or how and why certain things happened to me. I have bosses that might not believe certain things, people that I owe money that probably don't understand why I didn't pay them, and it's so much stuff to it, being honest with you. And it's hurtful and it's embarrassing to know that people are spreading rumors about you and thinking bad things about you, and just knowing that they don't know the whole story. But I have to remind myself that, I know, and God knows my heart, God knows my situation, and why I did move the way that I did. And of course, I'm also human. I've made dumb decisions and mistakes myself. Even when I knew better, I screwed myself over. So I don't care to try to dot my I's, cross my T's, and pretend to be perfect to you guys. I have done dumb shit. I've had horrible things happen to me, even though I've done nothing but been wonderful to other people. And that's just a part of my life, and it's my story. And one of the most powerful things that I've heard somebody say, actually on YouTube, was, basically around the lines of, I did not go through all the stuff that I went through, have all the bad experiences, the pain, the hurt, the bad days, the sad days, for me to not get paid what I owe. So for me, it's I don't purposely let bad things happen to me or make them happen to make videos, but if they're gonna happen, might as well make money off it. If it's gonna happen, might as well take my experience and help someone else. And just understand that I made videos in this that you'll see later on in the future, but a lot of people go through the same stuff that I do. They just don't feel comfortable going on camera and talking about it. And so I've had people send me emails even that live here in Japan, hey, thank you for making this video. This happened to me too. And so just understand that people with the craziest, saddest, baddest, most interesting lives, they're not trying to be YouTubers. They're not trying to be TikTokers or, whatever. They're not trying to go viral. They're living their lives privately off camera. I made a video on this topic, but even like biracial families, I've seen so many like Blasian families where it's like, a black wife or, a black husband, and they're not attention whores. Like they're not, they're not like me. They're not making videos about their life. They're not showing their children on social media. Like they're living off the grid. Like they're here in Japan and you can see them outside, but they're not making content. And so because of that, a lot of us have these skewed views of what Japan is like or what real life is like outside of Japan, because all we see are the people who want to be seen. Like think about it, rich people. The rich people that you see on YouTube, they're normally openly flaunting their money, or they're trying really hard to pretend like money doesn't matter. But real rich people, most of them, they don't want to be on social media. They want privacy. They don't want to show off what they're doing in their life. They don't want to tell you their secrets and how they dress and how they date and what they do and don't do. They keep all of that to themselves. So, and then even dating wise, there's a lot of people that cap and lie about their dating lives, but in my experience, people that are truly in a marriage with a high value man, they're not on social media plastering every single last thing they do, every single last thing that's said. Some things are off camera. Now granted, I had my channel before I got married, but I am just saying, there are some things that you do and do not post and share. In fact, I'll be honest with you, my husband has actually requested on some dates that we went on where I was like, I want to take a video of this. This would be so perfect. But because I know my husband enjoys just going on the date, just enjoying the ambience, I've done him a favor. And I was like, you know what? I know that he would let me do this, but I know that he'd prefer if I didn't press record and if I was just living in the moment with him, talking, eating, laughing. And that's been some of our best dates that we've had. So anyway, I'm done, you guys. Just want to let you know, my life's not perfect. You're going to hear some bad things about me, and other things I just won't respond to because I don't want to answer or go into detail about. And some things I will talk about, just not now, later. So give me time. I am still human. I understand that you all want closure, and some of y'all are just fucking nosy, and I don't blame you. But do understand, this is my real life. This is not a YouTube video. This is real life for me. So for you, this is entertainment. For me, I'm embarrassing myself because I'm putting my business out there, and my husband's too. So yeah, and some videos are very lengthy and gonna take a really long time for me to edit, and some of them might not even be able to. I've had a lot of problems with my computer too, and I've also had people try to scam me, Japanese people, when I tried to get my stuff fixed. So again, videos and all these topics have already been made, but they have not been edited. And very last thing, I will warn you right now, I will try to upload daily for this month of September 2024, but please understand, there is a very high chance that I cannot keep this going for the remainder of the year. I'm very busy. I will try my best to do that, but please understand, I might not be able to post every day at 8 a.m. I might not be able to even post every day or even every week. I may have some breaks. I will be consistent from next year, fingers crossed, but there's no guarantee. I'm just warning you right now, so you're not bitch, where the fuck you went? You just came back just to leave? So look, I ain't Mace, all right? But I'm trying my best to be consistent with you guys. I didn't want you guys to wait any longer, so I decided to come back this week because, perfect lighting at hotel, don't have to worry about cleaning anything or, whatever, so figure why not. So, yeah, I guess that is pretty much it then. So, yeah, just understand that I may or may not do the live stream tomorrow at 8 a.m., but have your alarm set, your reminder set, because more than likely I will. And also understand that I may or may not be able to post consistently starting on Sunday. So today is Friday here, and I will upload this video today on Friday. I will do the live stream tomorrow on Saturday, so no upload, just the live stream. And then Sunday and Monday, I did a 2-part video in which I talked about my experience dealing with a racist staff member at My Basket. It is a very lengthy series. It's basically a total of 3 hours combined. I did a 2-hour video plus a 50-minute add-on, and then there's also an update to that too. So in total, the whole process is 4 hours of content right there. So that might be next week's content, who knows. But again, yeah, just know that if you don't want to watch it, you don't have to. Nobody's forcing you to do that. And if you miss me and you want to see other journals or more things from my personal life, please support me on Patreon, and do be warned that the price will go up from, I think, maybe either October or November. I will cancel the current $5 tier, will become a $10 tier. I might change it, make it where there's one cheaper tier than that, but if I do, that tier will not include videos. It'll just be my written posts or whatever. So if you do still just want to support, please understand that you can still do that on YouTube membership. You don't have to do that on Patreon, and YouTube membership is even cheaper, and I'm not going to change the price there. It's only $2 or whatever. And from there, YouTube also takes a cut, so only get $1.50. But that is an option for you if you, choose to go that route. So I'm sorry. I know that everybody can afford it, but also understand that I can't afford to not get paid either. So, hey, somebody gotta lose, and ain't finna be me. So, and then also, like, understand you don't have to stay there for the whole year or forever. You can sign up for a month and quit after a month. That's okay too. And not to mention, there's a lot of y'all weirdos. I saw that stuff too. We'll talk about that in other videos, like people signing up with fake emails and people signing up and then not following through with their pledge just to steal content. It's like, I'm flattered that you all like me so much that I actually have haters that are watching my content and, using like Apple IDs and whatnot to sign up, and then using fake cards that have no money on it to, get in just to not follow through with their pledge. And it's like, I have never disliked somebody so much that I was willing to do something like that. And trust me, I actually was dying to see what the hell does Kevin Samuels have on his Patreon. But I never did that. You wanna know why? Because while I did like listening to his content, because it did help me, I didn't like him as a person, and a lot of what he said was not true and ignorant. But that's another video. We ain't finna get in there, because I know that some of y'all men that follow him are going, drag my ass for it. So we'll do that in another video. But yeah, like, I don't go out of my way to like stalk people that I don't like. If I don't agree with your content, I'll watch a video or two, but I'm not gonna stalk you religiously just to hate on you. But there's people that not only stalk me, you're willing to pay money for my content, and like, those are the people that didn't follow through with their pledge. There are people that are on Patreon right now that are consistently paying for me each month, and they know they don't like me. They're just there to like see my demise, my downfall, hoping that everything in my life goes bad, which is the reason why, like I said, I ain't no dummy. I noticed a lot of people started signing up conveniently when people were concerned. What happened to Ren? Like, what happened? Did you get a divorce again? All these type of things. And yeah, I will actually tell you, I almost did, but actually the first time this happened was before I even went on my hiatus. I told you guys back in January of last year. I don't think I told you guys this, but I'll let you know, April of last year. And then when else? Was it September or August? Might have been August of last year. So like, yeah, like I've had some situations. So anyway, I'm through. I'm living real life. And also want to say that my very last thing, I keep saying last thing, but this one will be, I cannot control what my husband does. If my husband does choose to leave me, I did everything that I can, and I'll be able to go to my grave knowing that. I cannot make somebody stay that does not want to stay. He's not a dog. He's a grown-ass man. And also myself, he can't make me stay. If I choose to leave him, have an affair, cheat, whatever, he cannot control me either. That's just life. So I never say that as like a failure on your end. You can't make somebody do something they don't want to do. Not to mention, okay, just as you can lose your job and get another one, y'all do realize you can get a divorce and like get a new man. Like, I know, shocking, right? Like, life goes on. And also, like, look, I love this life, but I'm not super worried about here. I know there's a life when I die. Like, I'm concerned about making sure I go to heaven. So F everything's out of this world. I don't care about your opinions, whether you think I'm valuable or I'm treasure or whatever the fuck. God knows my heart. God knows who and what I am. And that's all that really matters. Whether I'm getting in there, right? Like, I'm not worried about trying to impress you all. Not to mention, I feel like me sharing the fact that I've had marital problems actually adds to my credibility about having a strong stance towards being pro-marriage, as well as teaching you guys the importance of marriage and why you should want to long to be married. I never told you guys I'm perfect. I'm not. I'm far from it. I learned so much this past year. I learned more, this past year than I did my first year, than before I got married. Back when I was making content telling you guys what to do. It is very different being married versus hearing about marriage versus reading about it. Actually living it is very different. So yeah, like, I'm not perfect, and I've always stood in that, and I want you guys, look, I'm sweating, you guys, my hair's messing up. I just want you guys to, know that my life is not perfect. My goal is not to pretend to be perfect on camera to you guys, and yeah, I want you to understand that my life does suck sometimes. I felt suicidal. I've been depressed during this, hiatus that I had. I've read really hurtful comments that honestly made me cry. I've had some bad days, all right? Like, but my skin had to thicken up a little bit and remind myself who the fuck I am and let you know who the fuck you ain't. And that's what we're finna talk about when these videos get posted. So anyway, I'm done, you guys. So yeah, I made this almost 40 minutes. So we're gonna wrap it up here. Again, live stream tomorrow, 8 a.m. You'll get a regular video posted, hopefully, fingers crossed, hopefully, every day starting on Sunday. What day is that? Today is Friday the 9th, so Sunday, Friday the 6th, 7th, 8th. So from Sunday, September 8th, Japan time. I will be posting a video every day at 8 a.m. like usual. It'll be random topics. I have a lot to talk about based off of news, media, life situations, tons of journals that will be free. But do understand that in the future there will be but most of my journals will be posted exclusively for Patreon. I will give you guys a lot of new journals for YouTube publicly so I can attract more people to Patreon, especially since I'm raising the price. And so that also, I haven't given you guys a lot of journals recently. So yeah, but just know that the majority of them will be posted on Patreon. And I have changed my mind on some videos that I was gonna make just a Patreon that I decided to make public for YouTube, and also the reverse for some as well. So that is all. So thank you so much for your love. Thank you for your support. Please follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. The links are in the description box down below. And also, please give me requests for the live stream. And I need y'all to be generous. Y'all never give me y'all never give me super chats. Like, send me money, Cash App me, PayPal me, send me a super chat. And actually, I prefer PayPal or Cash App because FYI, when you do a super chat on YouTube, they take, I think, like 50%, 40%, something crazy out of what you get. So when you give me $5, I get more like $2.50 or something like that. So if you can, I do prefer if you send me cash directly. But if you can't, it's fine. Super chat is okay too. But yeah, give me some money. Kevin be, yelling at y'all and calling y'all, all type of, whatever names and degrading y'all grown ass men. But here I am, a small creator. I actually acknowledge y'all when y'all give me a super chat. These other big influencers, they're so used to getting super chats, they don't even give you the time of day. They just, they look, they got money, but they don't even address y'all. But here I am, I'm giving y'all hours long content, and y'all staying on the stream for 6 hours, but y'all don't give me a dime. Y'all stingy than a motherfucker. But anyway, please support me, help your girl out, okay? And so also, see, I keep adding on more to the video. I'm almost an auntie, y'all. I am going to be 30 years old soon. Look, I know that there's been some other people, I ain't gonna say no names, that get offended over being called an auntie, but shoot, sign me the fuck up. I can't wait to have people be like, you're 40 years old? You look like you're not a day past 20. I'm gonna eat that shit the fuck up. So, anyway, back on subject, you guys. I'm done. Thank you. My skin looks so good. I'm not even wearing makeup, you guys. I know if you look, you can see, I have some acne scars and whatnot, but, my skin looks kind of good. Okay, let me stop. That was ugly. But alright, you guys, I am through. I'm through. So yeah, leave your comments down below for any topics I'm going to talk about inside your live stream. In my live stream, I can't talk live stream. In my live stream, it could be about anything: sex, dating, work, life. It could be related to Japan, related to pop culture in the US, anything. Everything's all fair game. What food should I eat? Because I kind of I have Realists twice this past week. They've raised their price, y'all. I paid over $100 for 2 burritos and 4 chips and guacs. I know I shouldn't have eaten all of that by myself, but if it makes you feel any better, I spread it out across 2 different meals. But that was way too much food. The toilet told me to. But anyway, back on subject. $100+. I think it was like $140, $150. Now, granted, I used Uber Eats and it would have been cheaper in store, but still, that's crazy as fuck. 2 burritos? You would think fucking Chef Ramsay was making that shit. And then on top of that, get this, I paid that much money, right? Do y'all know them bitches served me raw beans? Raw beans for that damn much money? Anyway, let me stop this video because I still gotta edit it, and then I have to get ready, and I'm sweating out my hair right now. I'm gonna put it inside a ponytail, at least for today. So, I don't know how I'm gonna wear it during the stream. But anyway, I'm done, you guys. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Set your reminder. And again, follow me on social media. And yeah, get your pockets up so y'all can support me on my live stream. I've been gone for a year. Pay me, please. So yeah, because I've lost a ton of money here on YouTube and Patreon because I haven't been posting. But this is one of the wonderful things about being married. I don't have to really care or worry because I don't need your money. I mean, I do need it because I like it, but I don't need it, if that makes sense. So, but yeah, just because I don't need it doesn't mean I don't want it. So yeah, give me money. I want my own spending money too. I don't always have to swipe my husband card. So I'm sure he appreciates it too. So anyway, I'm done, you guys. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. And I'm looking forward to seeing you during the live stream tomorrow. And if you're catching this video past the time, stay tuned because I will do a live stream in the future again. And again, thank you guys so much, seriously, for all the love and support, because when I really felt like ending it all, might have wanted to jump a few stories. You guys definitely made me feel like it's worth it to be here. And seriously, like, I feel like it's God. Every time that I felt really low, I'll conveniently like get a comment from somebody like really thanking me for my content, saying how much it's helped them, how much they like it or whatever. And like, it'll literally like bring a smile to my face and like make me realize that I do have a purpose in this world. People do love and appreciate me, and even when it doesn't feel like it, you know, I am loved, I am valued, and not just within my marriage, not just, you know, within my family, but even people that, you know, I don't know in real life. So that makes me feel wonderful. And sorry guys, see, I keep making it longer, I can't help it, y'all know me by now. I'll be honest, I've said this before, but believe it or not, I know that I don't look like I am to you guys, but I was a borderline lame, like when I was living in Chicago. Like, I was not cool. Like, I was somewhere between being like a lame and like, I was like one of those lames that like people didn't call a lame, but like you weren't cool. Like, I wasn't lame enough to hang out with just the lames. I was cool enough to talk to the cool people, but not cool enough to like be their actual friend. And I even had some cool people like, why you hang out with them lames? Because they're fun and they're funny. Like, I don't want to try to pretend like I'm an adult to look cool. Like, I want to talk about video games and anime and, you know, Panic at the Disco, My Chemical Romance. Like, I want to make jokes and make silly faces and whatnot. Like, I enjoyed those people that I hung out with. In fact, a lot of them actually follow me on Instagram, people that I went to school with back in the day. But yeah, like, I wasn't that person. And so like, even being here in Japan, like when I went to college here and even in the workplace, like, I never really, like, I'm not a person that has like made friends easily. Like, I'm, I guess, a socially awkward, weird person. And so it feels wonderful, like, having people that like me and relate to me and enjoy myself online, especially black people, because surprisingly, when I do make friends, it's normally a white person. Normally black people don't like my ass at all. Like, when they like me, it's just to date me. Like, black girls normally hate my ass, and I feel like black men, you know, it depends, but even then, like, it's like they like me in a sexual way, but like not as a friend. So I like this space because like I feel like I'm Hannah Montana. That's so lame and cringy, but like, hear me out. Like, I feel like I'm living like a double life. Like, I'm this quiet, shy, self-conscious person that's anxious in real life. And then when I get on camera, just at my computer, when I get on camera, I am loved. I have people that are, you know, crazy about me. Oh my God, Randy, you're back. Hey, Randy, you know, whatever. Oh my God, like, you know, complimenting, praising me. Like, it feels good. And so I'll be honest with you, like, it's always been my dream. Like, since I was a child, I wanted to be like a celebrity and famous. And I told y'all, God knew what he was doing. If he gave me, you know, a little waist and I had a, you know, a good singing voice, and I have, you know, that birthmark on my leg, man, I wouldn't have clothes on. I wouldn't shut up. Y'all think I don't shut up now? I'd be singing everything. I'd sing my intro. I'd sing the outro. Y'all be irritated as fuck with me, all right? So, look, I had to be humble. And with that said, yes, like, I've always been somebody that, you know, really, I never felt like I fit in anywhere. Like, I was always awkward. I was always weird. I was always out of place. I was the person that didn't have a partner when, like, you know, you're doing projects. I was the person that, you know, but my heart was like beating butterflies in my stomach when they're going to call my name. I was the person that would not go to school when it was a project, you know, was coming up. And so people normally just naturally hate me without even doing anything. Like, people just decide I'm not going to like her. I'm not going to talk to her. And even if she tries to talk to me, I'm going to ignore her. And I made videos about this that you guys see in the future. So just being honest with you, yeah, I guess I was a loser. And so I feel like I've kind of got to live out my dream by becoming a YouTuber. My channel may be really small, but how many of y'all know 2,000 people in real life? Like, that you actually know. Okay, that's what I thought. So it's crazy for me to like have even just the 2,000 subscribers that I have right now. And so I'm really grateful for you guys. Honestly, I would like for my channel to have grown much faster and much larger, but I'm grateful where I am. So I want to do more, but I'm actually feel like it's taught me a lesson. It taught me to be more appreciative of what I do have, instead of, you know, longing for what I don't have. So, and it's also let me get to know you guys more too, and actually read you guys' comments and emails, because once you start getting into, like, you know, the millions of subscribers or hundreds of thousands, you can't read every comment, you can't respond to every email. It gets overwhelming. So yeah, that's all. So I'm done with my little sad what was me story. Thank you for listening, thank you for watching, and I hope you'll watch another video. I hope you'll follow me on social media, and I hope you'll stay tuned and tune in for the live stream, even if you can only watch for a minute or two. But I would love for you to be there live and in person. And also, please send me a gift. Send me something on Cash App. Send me something on PayPal, or wait for the live stream, and you can, you know, super chat me there too. So I would really appreciate that. But yeah, if you can't do that, I understand too. It's fine. Just leave a comment down below suggesting topics like we can talk about. It could be funny, silly things. It could be serious things. Whatever the case might be. Give me something to talk about tomorrow. I have my own little list, but I prefer to do what you guys want. I asked Patreon too, but I only had like 1 or 2 people that actually gave their own feedback. So yeah, and then also please subscribe to my second channel, Comic Cosmetic Girls. I'm gonna combine that channel with Comic Curves, and I'm gonna like have beauty and health related stuff on that channel because I want to talk about what I've been doing for my diet with losing weight. But let's just say during these past 12 days we're gonna be on a little break from that diet. We're gonna be eating junk food, so you will see me eating fat shit. So don't think she's on a diet. This bitch eating 6,000 calories on camera right now. Shh, it's just for today. So or let's say for these, nearly 2 weeks. But alright, you guys, I'm through. Thank you for listening, thank you for watching, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys during my live stream tomorrow. I'm sorry, my hair is just like irritating me, but yeah, I guess that's all. So thank you guys, I love you guys, and stay tuned for tomorrow. So thank you, bye.